Yo, bruh, what if we make like a silent movie, like a tribute to old-time silent movies where nobody talks? Okay, I'm listening. Tell me what you got. I think audiences won't have the attention span necessary to watch a movie where nobody talks and there's just music. We might need to introduce a few plot contrivances to explain why the main characters aren't talking. Yeah, that does sound interesting. What if they were hunted by, like, monsters? And, like, if the monsters hear you, make noise, which is something everybody does because, you know, we live in a world where sound is a thing. If you make a noise, then these aliens will kill you, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? So, if these monsters will only hunt you if they hear noise, couldn't that be used, like, to the human's advantage? Like if these monsters come out when you make noise, wouldn't the humans just make a bunch of noise, and then the monsters would come out, and then the humans would kill the monsters because the monsters aren't paranormal, and they have to adhere to the laws of physical reality as we know it? That is a really good point. Yeah, here's what I'm thinking, right? We just don't worry about all this. Okay, fine, just plop some big CGI mess in there, because, like, screw practical effects, which look more real, and make the audience more invested in what goes on, because it looks real, because it actually is real. We don't need Ray Harryhausen or Stan Winston up in This Is As. We have the Geek Squad out back, man. We can make these monsters in a day. Oh, yeah, I'm getting... this is golden. So, like, what if, right... to prevent our characters utilizing the tools at their disposal, we say that it's after the apocalypse. These monsters have ruined all of humanity. They're left alone, and they have to fend for themselves, and they can't make any noise, because if they make a noise, then the monsters will kill them. Hey, here's a really cool scene, right? What if a lady is pregnant and she has to give birth while these monsters are outside, and it's like she can't make noise because she's giving birth, but if she makes noise, then the monsters will kill her, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, so like this lady's pregnant, right? Not only would it be stupid to have a child under these circumstances, because, you know, eventually the woman would go into labor and she'd have to make a lot of noise, but wouldn't they make noise when they had sex and conceived the child to begin with? That is a really good point. Yeah, here's what I'm thinking, right? We just don't worry about all this. Yeah, you're right. We don't need to do writing. This is a whole new concept. And, you know, it hasn't been done before, so long as something is novel, doesn't even need to be a good story, doesn't need to make any sense, because, baby, we're gonna make that sweet, sweet cash. What if we hire Netflix to make a really bad ripoff of our movie, and they can plop Stanley Tucci in there, and then our movie will look like the good one by comparison, so it'll win a bunch of BAFTA awards, and they'll premiere at South by Southwest, like it's some kind of independent art house release. How about that? Man, you are brilliant. Alright, get this. I'm dreaming up the money already. Like, this is a lucrative-ass movie. Alright, so get this, right? What if there's a movie where you can't see anything, because if you see the monsters, then they make you crazy and you kill yourself. What about that, right? So everyone has to, like, wear blindfolds? Wouldn't that be awesome? Ooh, I got one, right? What if you smell the monster, then the monster kills you? Like, so you have all these characters going around with nose clips all the time, and they have to wear the nose clips, because if they don't wear the nose clips, then the consequence is that they'll die. The monster will come out and kill them, right? What about if you eat, then the monster will eat you, right? I'm picturing this, right? Like, you can't eat because these monsters have something that'll, like, pick up the salivary glands or something. And the tagline could be, if you eat, then they'll eat you, right? Oh yeah, that sounds awesome, oh yeah, you come up with the best ideas, man. Man, we will never need to come up with an interesting post-apocalyptic horror plot ever again, because we can just debilitate one of our main characters' primary senses, and they'll have to go about the movie without one of their senses, or one of their biological functions, and that's the movie. That's dope. What if we pretend like this movie is inspired by, like, good movies, like Alien or No Country for Old Men? Like, I know audiences love it when a really shitty, like, poorly thought out movie pretends like it takes inspiration or is as good as, like, actual good movies. So what if we say, like, yeah, this is an art house movie, and it's not just a big dumb CGI spectacle. This is the movie you've been waiting for, baby. This is the horror that will make you scream. And why didn't we think of this 10 years earlier? What if we have a woman and she's about to give birth, but, like, the alien is like, or no, not the alien, it's just a monster. Or maybe it's an alien. We don't have to explain that part, don't worry. World building is for losers. What if she has to give birth, right? She's in the bathtub and she's like, we're gonna make a shit ton of money off this. It doesn't even matter if this is a realistic or plausible scenario, because the audience will be like, man, that must hurt. Man, this must be awful. You know, it's basically the same tactic like the Human Centipede and Hostel use, like, you know, really low budget, like just gore schlock. But we can pretend like it's some kind of profound statement on the human condition or something, right? We need to make a sequel to the movie about the aliens that hunt you if you make noise, because then we can make more money, and it'll be even more awesome and dope. Man, you are brilliant. Your little head is bursting with ideas. Keep that little noggin running for as long as possible. What do we call this movie? I'm thinking we'll call it something like Be Quiet, or Shut Up, or how about A Quiet Place? Because that kind of says, like, this is a place where you have to be quiet, right? Oh, awesome. That is just the best. Yeah, we'll get to work on that immediately. Okay. Alright, see you later.
This is for right now.
Right now.